Morning, y'all. Today we're gonna talk about Jim Jones, who was just jumped by two people at a Florida airport. It came out this morning that he allegedly made a statement and pointed those dudes out. Let's jump straight into it. For those that don't know or haven't seen the video, Jim Jones was at a Florida airport and he was looked like he pretty much got into it with somebody, man, and they got to throwing bows, and somebody came from behind Capo and got to hitting him. So he pretty much was trying to fight off somebody while somebody was hitting him in the back of his head. Security did come over there and break it up after they was going at it and tussling for about a good 5 minutes. You can clearly see it from the video. Whoever was recording it, Jim Jones was trying to fight the dude in front of him while they was going. Looked like they was going up the stairs and shit. But this what happens, man. When you too tough, man. I feel like sometimes Jim Jones be playing that tough role a little bit too much, man. And I feel like sometimes it come back and you know it bite him in his, But Jim Jones, man, he definitely all right. He ain't nothing. It ain't nothing new to Jim Jones, getting feet and paws put on him. If anybody can remember, like back in the early 2000s, he got jumped at Rutgers Park by Junior Mafia. So this ain't the first time, Jim Jones they got into a public fight, in public. But from what Whack 100 is saying that he got paperwork to prove that Jim Jones gave a statement. You can clearly see from the video, if y'all go watch the video, that it would definitely TSA agents definitely came and broke it up. They definitely was asking what was going on. Then the video cut. So Jim Jones definitely could have gave statements and gave up names. You know what I'm saying? But until that paperwork come out, Wack, we can't really say it, but Wack said he got paperwork to show that, Jim Jones recently just told, even though the video was going to get out, so the police was going to see it anyway, but I guess from Jim Jones being a street dude and what he talked about, I guess he was supposed to let the police do his job. But that also go into, when you put yourself in that box or that category as being a street dude, bro, it's certain things that you just can't do. And so if Jim Jones made a statement, he already done messed up and he bogus off the rip. But Jim Jones definitely, if y'all go check out the video, man, two people definitely was putting their feet and paws on him. He was trying to fight off one dude coming up the escalator, and then there was another dude hitting him from behind. So, it was only really so much that he could do, but Jim Jones being him, he ain't gonna back down and turn down no fade, that Harlem kicked in, and he handled his business. Unfortunately, it didn't go well because he was trying to fight off two people. But one thing about Jim Jones that is nothing new is Jim Jones don't really look at himself like no celebrity. He one of them dudes to where if you play with him or if you try him, he he he'll handle his business. Capo ain't never been scared. Y'all can go look at on the internet right now, man. It's plenty fights with Capo. Capo ain't no scary one. I gotta give Jim Jones his credit. Jim Jones will fight, at any given time. He don't care if he got jewelry on, he don't care if he just went platinum, he don't care if he on Love and Hip Hop. Jim Jones will fight. I gotta give Capo his credit. But Capo, you getting older now, man. You ain't the same, bird gang running around with 30, 40 people, you might want to chill out now, man, because nowadays, man, these dudes ain't fighting fair. You think you're going to put your hands on somebody, you see how it turned out, they people not scared of you, man, you ain't riding around, rolling around with 30, 40 Bloods and Bird Gang members no more, and people ain't scared of you no more, but I'm gonna say this again. Jim Jones got into it with somebody, and we all know how Jim Jones is. He ain't turning down no fade, and him and the dude got to fighting on the escalator going up, and he didn't see that it was another dude that looked like he was with the guy, and he just started hitting Jim Jones and pretty much the back of his head and stuff. So while Jim Jones trying to fight off one person, it's another dude, hitting him from behind. But they only fought for about I would say about a good 2-3 minutes, because some of the fight they was just tussling and choking each other, and the space on the elevator going up was so kind of so tight that they really didn't get a lot of good licks off. And TSA came and broke it up. But y'all can clearly see from the video, if y'all want to go look at it, it's on YouTube, Instagram, it's on pretty much all the social media sites right now. But yeah, Jim Jones held his own, man. But you're getting too old for that, Capo, man. You might want to sit down, man, because these young dudes, man, they ain't playing fair, man. You just lucky that y'all was in the airport, because more than likely, if y'all would have been on the street, 9 times out of 10, we know how that goes, man. Fights always lead to something else, man. That's why a lot of times, man, you might as well go ahead and go on with your move, man, because if you embarrass somebody too bad in this generation, man, these young dudes can't take it, man. So it ain't even worth it, man. So, but Jim Jones, man, you live to see another day. I guess you say you got some stripes off of that, or you got a point to prove or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna say this again, man. You didn't prove nothing but that you willing to crash out and throw down at any given time. So I guess if that's the point you wanted to prove, it came across, I mean, real good. But I just say, a man at your age and with all you got going on, bro, it ain't even really worth the hassle, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, you hit somebody too wrong or too hard, bro, we all know they ain't gonna do nothing but try to sue you. Or if you beat somebody up too bad, it's gonna lead to something else, man. So nowadays, man, it ain't even worth, man, to fighting, man, and going back and forth, man. You see nowadays everybody quick to pull their camera out and record. You see the whole time somebody sat back and just watched Jim Jones get jumped. He just want to record, and he not even realizing that you filming an assault. So first time police come, they gonna want to talk to you because you sitting there recording. But this the generation we live in, man. People can't wait to pull out them cameras and record anything. Like, just think about it, man. You sitting there recording a whole assault. Even though y'all in the airport, it's TSA, it's all these cameras around, so they was going to get to the bottom of it anyway. But the fact, man, that this is the generation we live in, man. People like to record when events go on and sell it to TMZ and all this stuff and make bread. Hey, I don't knock it, man, but one of these times, man, instead of you minding your business and going about your day, man, you're going to really get hurt sitting there trying to watch and record a fight. But I'm going to say this again. I wish Jim Jones the best, man, but this ain't nothing new to Capo. He been getting into fights and scuffle, his whole rap career. Like I just told y'all earlier in this video, early 2000, he got jumped in Ruckus Park by Junior Mafia. He done been in club fights in New York and all types of stuff. So it's nothing new to Capo. At any given time, he ready to pop off. He don't look at himself like no celebrity, no businessman, or nothing like that. That's why a lot of his career, he faced a lot of lawsuits for fights and brawls and stuff, because people will antagonize you and poke at you because they know you got a bag, and the first time you react and swing, bro, they gonna sue you. So for y'all celebrities out there and people coming up that got a buzz or got a name, man, y'all just better be careful, man. Sitting here trying to fight these dudes, man, because at the end of the day, people just looking for a bag, man. But Jim Jones is all right, man. But they did say, he made a statement. But at the end of the day, whether if he would have made a statement or not, they did it in the airport. So all those cameras, they was going to get to the bottom of it or not. But whether he going to press charges or not, that's going to be the final determination. So it don't matter if Jim Jones said, oh, yeah, I just got into a fight with this person, this. You know what I'm saying? If he refused to press charges, they ain't going to, until he press charges, that's really not snitching. But we live in this society to where every little thing somebody do is snitching. At the end of the day, bro, they fought in the airport. Whether Jim Jones said something or not, it's hundreds of cameras around. If Jim Jones don't press charges, man, how's he snitching? He just confirmed with the TSF came over there and seen. They came over there and broke the fight up. They already seen who was fighting. So it don't matter if he say, oh, yeah, bro, we just was fighting, boom, boom. If he don't press charges, man, ain't nothing they could do. They can't force him to press charges. But in this generation, People don't really know the definition of snitching, bro. The definition of snitches, man, is when you help them people put somebody away or and they do some time. That's snitching, you know. But nowadays, man, it's a thin line, man. People call everything snitching, but do I think Jim Jones snitched? No, I don't think he snitched. I feel like Capo got into a situation. It turned into a altercation. TSA broke it up. They asked him what happened. He said he got into a fight. I don't believe Jim Jones pressed charges. You know, so until Whack 100 showed me some paperwork of him pressing charges, I mean, making a statement, the TSA broke it up. What statement did they seen who was fighting? You know, but if Capo don't press charges, man, ain't nothing that they can do, man, at the end of the day. But y'all can go check the video out. It's on YouTube. It's all over on social media. But Jim Jones was jumped at a Florida airport. You know, he thought this was early 2000 when he had them 30, 40 blood members with him, man. It ain't go too good for him, man. You know, he had to take an L, man. But at the end of the day, he wasn't scared to fight. And, you know, I guess that's all that mattered. But me personally, if I was Jim Jones and I got that type of money, bro, I'm going to have security and stuff like that. You ain't even going to get that close to me, bro. Then on top of that, bro, if you don't hit me first, bro, I'm going to let you say whatever you want to say. Because I'm going to say this again. People always trying to get money out of celebrities and stuff like that. But I'm going to say this again. I don't feel Jim Jones snitched unless he pressed charges. If he pressed charges on that man or his statement got somebody arrested, then okay, that's snitching. But if a TSA come over there and break the fight up, they already know who was fighting. They done pretty much reviewed the camera. But if he don't file charges or press charges, bro, it's nothing that they can do, bro. They can't just say somebody assaulted a person if a person saying he cool, they didn't do nothing. So, you know, we got to grow up and mature our minds and really learn the definition of snitching. Snitching is when you go and you sit on with a police or a detective and, you know, you really help prosecute and put somebody away. But to make a statement, that's not snitching unless your statement is used to put somebody away. That's another thing what people got to realize. Everybody call, oh, you a rat if you talk to the police. Okay, if you get pulled over right now and they say license and registration and you cooperate with them, is you snitching? No, you just cooperate with them. You gave them your license, your registration, whatever. It's the same. It's no different. But people got to mature their minds, bro. Stop just trying to say everybody snitching or everybody telling until you really got real paperwork and facts. If somebody did not go to jail behind somebody saying something, that's not telling. That's not telling. If your information ain't used against somebody, it's not telling. You know, and I got to kind of defend Gunna a little bit. If Gunna's statement don't get used in a YSL trial or anything or used to prosecute anybody, anything, Gunna's technically not a rat. Did he give a statement? Yeah. But if his statement ain't being used to prosecute somebody or used to put somebody in jail, that's not telling. Once again, you say he cooperated. If you get pulled over right now and they say license and registration and you give on them all your stuff and you cooperate with them, oh, you tell them where you come from, this, tell them where you going. Did you just snitch? No. You cooperated though, but that don't mean you snitch. So we got to grow up and mature our minds, man. Everything ain't snitching and everything ain't right. If your statement or your words don't legally put somebody in jail or get them time or whatever, or get them a charge, that's not telling or that's not ratting, bro. We just got to grow up, bro, and mature our mind. But y'all can go check out that video, man. But before I get out of here, Jim Jones, man, was jumped in the airport by two people, man, in the Florida airport. Whack 100 say that he made a statement, man, and pointed the people out. But I didn't see no statement or nothing like that. I didn't even see the individuals get arrested. So until we see that, we can't call that man a rat. But it's your boy, D's Media, signing out. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's say these kids.